So you have bought your new DJI AVATA to shoot some awesome cinematic videos of Europe and wondering in which category it's going to fall and what all information you need to know before flying this drone in Europe? Then in this video, we are going to cover everything in detail. So let's get started. Flying drone in Europe has comparatively been easy since the new European Union rule for flying drone has came out since December 31st, 2021. However, there are a couple of things which you need to know before taking your DJI AVATA just for a spin around any of the European states. So one of the most important thing to fly drone in Europe is that you have to register yourself as a drone operator. And if you have not owned any drone and you have not registered yourself for once, then you have to do it now. It's kind of easy because you just have to do it in one of the countries in Europe, and the same registration is going to be active throughout all the European Union countries. So you don't have to do it again and again in different countries. So if you are living in Europe already, then you have to register to the place where you are living. Like I'm living in Germany, so I will register myself as a drone operator in Germany. But in case if you are coming from some other countries to Europe, then you have to register yourself to the first place where you are entering and where you want to fly the drone. So your drone registration should be done there, and that's how you have to proceed with your plan. So the link for the drone registration for Germany is in the description box below. You can check that out. So once you have registered yourself as a drone operator, you will get a code, 11-digit or 16-digit code out of it. So last three digit is a confidential term. And the initial bytes which you have to take a print of it and then stick it on your drone. So you have to do it the same way with your DJI AVATA or any other drone, whichever you have. So that's completing your first step and the eligibility criteria for flying a drone. So in this particular video, we are just going to talk about the open category flights in Europe, and the weight of DJI AVATA is 410 grams. And since your DJI AVATA is 410 grams only, so you can fly it in A1 categories as well. That means you can occasionally fly over the people. Not in the swarm of people, but just a couple of people. So you can fly it over there. Now, the second and the most important thing which you need to take care about is that whether you have to appear for the pilot exam or not. Now, this particular rule is going to be different as per different countries in Europe, because not all countries have the same rules for pilot exams. Like in Germany, if you're flying a drone which is greater than 250 grams, you have to have the piloting certificate with you. And if you take the case of Finland, you don't need it there, because if your drone is greater than 500 grams, then only you need to appear for the pilot exam. And since DJI AVATA is going to fall less than 500 grams, you can fly it without any pilot exams. And all you need to have is just the drone operator registration and you're good to go. You can find all the information, whether the place where you're going to travel next, and in that country, whether you need to appear for the pilot exam or not. You can find the link in the description box below. And now, last but not the least, you need to know whether which area is the place where you can fly in any of the European countries. So now all the European countries have their own separate application. Like in this video, I talked about how to fly drone in Greece. Now they have their own aviation application where you can see whether this particular area, whichever place in the map where you want to fly is permissible or not. You don't have to just rely on the DJI application, but yeah, a couple of places you have to take care of their country application for the aviation, because if you run into trouble, they don't care about whether you're following the rules for the DJI. They would more be concentrated about whether you're following with the country's aviation rule or not. It happened with me in Munich, and the story about that is in this video above. And yes, they asked me whether I flew the drone as per the rule of German application or just the DJI application. So they are very concentrated about the German application, to be honest. So this is the third and the last point which you need to take care of when you want to fly drone in any of the European countries. So once you have validated and you have ticked off all these 3 points, then you're ready with your DJI AVATA to fly in any of the European countries. So that was the video, guys. Do let me know if you have any question about flying drone in Europe, and see you in the next one. Bye.